I'm gonna walk you through a topic that nobody ever talks about, but it's unbelievably important. All right, I'm gonna show you exactly 3 reasons why you need to stop tire kickers from calling you in the first place. Hey everyone, I'm Logan Shinholster with Contractor Growth Network, and I'm gonna walk through the number 1 and 2 and 3 reasons why people who are really tire kickers at the heart of it all, they shouldn't even be allowed to call you. All right, so let's first just deal with the time piece of this. All right, the very first reason that you need to stop people from calling you that are pretty much just window shoppers is that they're going to waste your time. All right, let's think about a phone call that maybe, let's just say you don't even go out there for the estimate. You're not one of those people that just hops in the truck and goes out there, even though like 85% of contractors do that. And I know this is how my dad used to do it, where somebody would call him up and they would say, hey Steve, we want to get an estimate. And he would go, great, I'll be right out there. Gets in the truck, boom, drives out there, spends 45 minutes out there. Although he used to live in DC, or he still lives in DC, so his travel time was like hours and, potentially like 2 hours each way. He spends a few hours at the home, comes back, writes up the estimate, sends it out. 5-6 hours are down the drain for the person to never even really be serious about the project. They just wanted to know. All right, so it's a complete waste of time, but let's say you don't even do that. Let's say that you're somebody that you have a phone conversation first. You could still be on there for 45 minutes, and that's 45 minutes that you could be doing something else, something that's either spending time with your kids or your family, or spending time working on the business, doing stuff that's actually gonna move the needle, not just talking out loud with people that are just bored. All right, so you're wasting time every single time that somebody's calling you up and they're not actually that serious. All right, so that's the first reason, is time, because guess what? That's the only thing in life that you're never gonna get back. All right, the number 2 reason is money. Let's think about this. We all know this idea that time is money, but we think, well, I didn't get in my truck, I didn't spend the gas money on there, so it's not really money I'm losing by talking to somebody, right? What if you spent the 45 minutes on the phone with somebody doing something that actually moved the needle, meaning calling up a past customer to ask how they're doing and see if they need more work done, scheduling out those social media posts, right? We all make time in the day for stuff that's important to us. I can't tell you how many times I see a lot of contractors and small business owners as a whole say they don't have enough time in the day, but I see them messing around with stuff that doesn't actually move the needle. If you're having people call you that are never going to work with you, or they're so far away from working with you, like they're planning this thing out for 6 years in the future, again, they're wasting your time, and time is money, because that is money or time that you could be doing something that is going to help grow your business. So think about that idea, is that don't look at this as, well, you save some money so it's okay for people to call you. Think about what you could have been doing with that time, and think about how you value your time. All right, you're not gonna bat 1,000 on sales calls, and you don't want to ever do that, because that means that you're probably overqualifying people on the front end. But there needs to be a healthy balance, that if you're getting too many people calling you up that are never gonna hire you, that is time wasted that you could have been doing something that's actually going to help the company and help you put more in your pocket. And here's the number 3 reason, which in my mind is actually number 1, confidence. When you allow tire kicker after tire kicker to call you, you start to lose confidence in yourself, lose confidence in your sales process, and most importantly, you lose confidence in the value that you bring people, okay? Most people who are not ready to spend the money that you're charging, it's not because they're bad people. They don't deliberately want to screw you over. They don't wake up in the morning saying, you know what I'm gonna do? Whatever somebody says on the first estimate, I'm gonna cut them in half. They don't work like that. People just don't know. But what starts to happen is, because you get all these no's, you're getting rejection after rejection. And because of that, you start to question everything about you. Are you good at selling? Is your product really that helpful? Is it really that good? Should you lower your prices just to get a few wins in the door? And it kills your confidence. The best analogy that I can always talk about is, trying to go pick up somebody at the bar. If I go out to the bar and there's 10, women lined up, and you go, all right, Logan, go for it. Like, I'm going to be hesitant because I don't want to get rejected. Now, if you said, hey, look, the 8 people that are never going to say yes to you, Logan. We're going to remove them. And now you have two people that they like guys that are, you know, that are like you, that fit your criteria and you're their type and stuff like that. Well, I'm going to be way more confident walking up to them and I'm more likely to do it. So now I'm back getting at bats at this. But if I'm just used to rejection after rejection after rejection, I'm gonna start to question everything, and now I'm playing these mind games with myself, and I'm laying there in bed at night thinking, is this all worth it? Should I lower my prices? What am I doing here? And I start to play these games against myself, and then guess what I do? On the next call, I go, all right, I gotta get a win. Let me drop my price on this person. And I drop my price. And guess what? They hire me, and then I make very little money on it. So it's this cycle of, you know, having low confidence, needing a win, dropping the price, and then, you know, now you don't make any money or you lose money. So that's the vicious cycle here of having people, you know, call you that are never going to be a good fit, or they're so far down the line that it doesn't even make sense. It practically feels like a forever no. All right, you're not going to bat 1,000. You're going to have some people that are going to say yes no matter what. Some people that say no matter what, and then there's a lot of maybes that are on the fence. But if you're allowing too many people, it's like setting a goal that is unrealistic and you never achieve your goals. And it finally gets to the point where, because you never actually hit your goal because they're so aggressive and you keep failing, that you say, screw it, I'm done setting goals, and then you're done. So you have to protect your mindset and you have to protect your confidence. So those are the top 3 reasons why we want to stop people from calling you up if they're never going to be a good fit, and limiting the tire kickers, if you will, from calling. You need to save time. Time is money, so you'll save money. And most importantly, you will save your confidence. And if you want to learn more about this stuff and interact with other people that are on this journey and this movement to retrain homeowners how to buy from contractors, which leads to way better leads, people that are pre-qualified, people that are willing to pay you at your prices, I'll drop a link below. Join our Facebook group, Common Sense Contracting. It is meant for this exact thing. See you guys over there.